Hi there, my name is Finbar, and I'm the NOVA School Engagement and Wellbeing Coordinator at the Childhood Development Initiative.
Hi, my name is Leanne and I'm a Parent Care Facilitator with the Childhood Development Initiative, and I am based in St Anne's Preschool in Tala, Dublin.
Supporting a child with additional needs can bring unique challenges and meaningful rewards. Starting this journey can be daunting and overwhelming. So, we've created this short video to help navigating the support journey easier for you.
We at CDI have gathered information from various organisations and created a leaflet outlining the different pathways of support that are available to you. This document is also available in various languages and you can download it from our website.
Children's developmental milestones are functional skills and behaviours that children reach as they develop. These milestones, including things such as motor skills like crawling, walking, language skills like using sounds and using words, and cognitive skills like problem solving. But there are many factors that influence how quickly children develop. As parents, it's very natural to compare our children to others, but a more helpful way to think about your child's development is to compare them now to where they were a year ago.
If you have any concerns about your child's development, talk to your public health nurse or general practitioner. The GP or public health nurse can refer you to the service your child needs. You can also speak to your early years practitioner or their teacher if your child is in school. They can advise you on what to do next. But remember, you are the expert in your child's life. You know your child best. On our CDI website, you will find our Parents Hub. Here you will find lots of useful information for parents about pregnancy and early childhood. Remember, every child develops at their own pace.
The HSE has local teams supporting children across Ireland with different levels and types of needs. This includes primary care services and the Children's Disability Network teams, or CDNT. Your child does not need a diagnosis to access these services, but they do need a referral. Your GP or public health nurse may refer you to these services. But as a parent or guardian, you can also make a referral to either services by completing the Children's Services Referral Form and the Additional Information Form found on the HSE's website. Primary care teams are made up of different health and social care professionals, such as nurses, occupational therapists, physiotherapists, speech and language therapists, and psychologists. They focus on assessment and early intervention and are the main service for children who do not require a very high level of support. If your child needs more specialist services, they will be seen by the Children's Disability Network team, or CDNT. The CDNT provides specialist support for children who have a disability and complex health needs associated with that disability. Similarly to primary care, CDNTs are also made up of health and social care professionals from different disciplines. The team will assess and identify your child's needs and, together with you, develop a plan of action for providing services. This plan may include individual and group therapy, as well as supports for the family.
It's a good idea to prepare for any appointment by writing down why you are concerned and any observations you have. You can also take notes during your appointments. You can also have an additional person with you at an appointment for support. Bringing a partner, family member, or support person can be really helpful for taking notes and discussing your child's needs.
Another option open to you is the Assessment of Need, or AON process. If your child has a disability or you think they may have a disability, you can apply for an assessment of need. Parents or guardians can apply directly for an assessment of need. You do not need to be referred by a medical practitioner. An assessment is carried out and you will be provided with a report. If the report states that your child has a disability, the report will include a statement on the extent of the disability, the child's health and educational needs, and the services needed to meet those needs. For more information about the AON and the timelines associated with the process, you can visit citizensinformation.ie and search for Assessment of Need.
You can apply for an assessment of need at the same time as you refer your child to the primary care or Children's Disability Network team. Likewise, you do not need to wait for the assessment of need process to be completed before you refer your child for support.
Due to public waiting lists, some parents may seek a private assessment. As the cost of a private assessment can be high, this is often only an option for some families. Some statutory services like the HSE or Department of Education do not accept some private assessments. Before arranging a private assessment, you must check that they are registered with one of the following professional bodies in Ireland, and that the assessment will be accepted by the HSE.
If you are thinking about a private assessment or theoretic support, it can be helpful to speak to other parents who have been on this journey. Parent support groups can be helpful in seeking advice from other parents in this area. Even if you decide to seek a private assessment or support, you can still register with your local HSE service, Children's Disability Network team, or primary care. This is important because it keeps access to public supports open.
You may also be entitled to financial supports, such as disability allowance, domiciliary care allowance, or carers allowance. These supports are usually dependent on the nature of the disability, the support your child requires, and some of these supports are means tested. mywelfare.ie provide a detailed breakdown of each of these financial supports.
Several charities provide excellent support and guidance for families, including support groups and helplines. Some charities providing these supports include As I Am, ADHD Ireland, Dyspraxia DCD Ireland, Dyslexia Ireland and Family Carers Ireland. As well as these supports, there are 136 family resource centres in Ireland who provide information, advice and supports to target groups and families, including guidance on accessing local services, rights and entitlements, as well as counselling support services and education opportunities. To find your local family resource centre, you can visit their website at familyresource.ie.
We hope for any families starting this journey that this information is helpful and has provided some insight into the supports available to you and your family.